The Constitution makes very clear that the president is the commander-in-chief, and that makes foreign policy absolutely critical to any administration. You have to be able to have a consistent foreign policy because you don't want to go to war. The president sends American men and women off to die in foreign lands when things go sideways with foreign nations. The way to mitigate all of that is to have a good diplomatic corps that keeps things peaceful. It's always been that way. The only reason you ever have wars is because nations go sideways, can't figure out peaceful ways to figure stuff out. And that's the way that it goes. And this is why foreign policy is so critical to any administration and why you should take note when you watch President Trump engaging in foreign policy with the nation that we share the longest border with, and that would be Canada. President Trump's first meeting with a foreign head of state was the meeting with Justin Trudeau at Mar-a-Lago, where President Trump decided to take this absolutely critical ally to our north and publicly humiliate him, first with having one of his donors' kids do moose ears at him, which is hilarious, and then to call Justin Trudeau the governor of the 51st state in a humiliating and stinging rebuke of Justin Trudeau's embarrassing globalism and crashing and destroying Canada. Justin Trudeau begged for mercy. Trump didn't give it to him. He said he'd kill the Canadian economy and then roasted Trudeau to his face with this line:
that new tariffs would kill the Canadian economy. Trump joked to him that if Canada can't survive without ripping off the U.S. to the tune of $100 billion a year, then maybe Canada should become the 51st state and Trudeau could become its governor.
Since President Trump offered Justin Trudeau the governorship of Canada, multiple Canadian provinces have tried to break away from Canada. For instance, Alberta just delivered 300,000 signatures saying that they want to leave the failing nation state that, of course, has brought in infinity third worlders to replace their native populations. It's practically unlivable. Things are so expensive. The economy is spiraling out of control. The Canadian dollar is worth nothing. They have globalist restrictions on all manner of life. Remember the trucker protest that crushed all of Canada, and they went after these people. They went after their bank accounts. They locked down churches. Anyway, it's a totalitarian state, and people want to leave. And this is a result, quite frankly, of President Trump drawing a line in the sand and making a mark and saying, you are being misgoverned and led astray, and the people who are in charge of Canada are destroying it. And Trump has every right to make that statement because he's our president and because it's important to have a strong Canada. And we don't have that. We should want that as an ally. What we shouldn't want is for there to be manipulation from past presidents or other leaders that engage with the Canadian government behind the back of President Trump. There are actually laws against that, but it's something that Barack Obama is doing right now, and proudly so. Here's Barack Obama this morning meeting with the new Prime Minister of Canada. His name is Mark Carney. Justin Trudeau, of course, resigned in disgrace and humiliation. Mark Carney stepped in. He's a guy who has lived in New York and Massachusetts for the last 50 years. He's not even Canadian. He's a complete plant. He was up there to steal and rig an election. And now it looks like Barack Obama is getting ready to do exactly that in this meeting. Why is Barack Obama meeting with other heads of state? Barack Obama hasn't been president since the small hours of 2016. So it's been 10 years. What the hell is Obama still doing? He's completely gray now. He's waning in political power. Seems like a complete and total desperation move. Welcome back to Canada, President Obama. Thank you for joining us in Toronto for an important conversation about how we can build a better future and empower more people to build with us. What's Barack Obama doing meeting other heads of state? What is Hussein Obama meeting world leaders? President Trump is still in office. This is a coup. Yeah. Logan Act violation? This is exactly, by the way, what they went after General Flynn for instance. They go after Republicans for the Logan Act all the time. American presidents used to know to stay off the world stage when they left office, not this piece of garbage. Right? What is Obama subversive Marxist cooking up in Canada? Curious minds are asking. Logan Act. Russiagate hoax originator President Obama panics and exits the shadows, hoping that international visibility will offer additional protection. Some are saying that maybe this is Barack Obama saying he's going to flee the United States and go to Canada if he were perhaps prosecuted for spying on Trump. There is a massive grand jury that is impaneled right now that is looking into Obama's crimes, Russiagate, spying on the president's administration and campaign, and so on. Worst decision you could have made, Mark. What the hell is Obama up to? More subterfuge? It cannot be good for the United States of America. Obama, Soros, and Carney are all meeting together. What could go wrong? Are they planning the next pandemic? We've obviously seen little pops of hantavirus this week. Who knows? Notoriously corrupt former president who spied on and tried to jail and destroy Donald Trump is welcomed by the Canadian government. How exactly can Obama build a better future with Canada? Anyone find it weird that Obama is meeting with world leaders? How's this big, goofy-eared MFer has not been charged with the Logan Act? Should not be allowed. It's clearly here to undermine President Trump. It's amazing. Nothing to see here. They go on and on and on about their norms, right? Norms, norms, norms. You didn't see George Bush doing this to Obama. You didn't see Clinton doing this to Obama. You didn't see any of the former presidents doing this. You know, Obama was president. George Bush and George H.W. Bush were still alive. I think Jimmy Carter was still alive. You would never see world leaders be meeting. Like you never see them engaging in shadow statecraft. Awesome. And in exchange, we get Alberta, right? Yeah, hopefully. Here's Obama violating the Logan Act. Democrats openly commit treason and sedition and are never held accountable. Arrest Barack Hussein Obama. Look at Carney's post. It's written as if he's the current president, right? And y'all keep him. Look at this. Soros and Obama visiting Carney. This is bad. Very, very, very bad. Here's what the Logan Act says. Obama is violating the Logan Act, the U.S. federal criminal statute that remains on the book. As a private U.S. citizen, former president or not, Obama has no authority to current U.S. executive branch to conduct or influence foreign relations, yet he is in Toronto for a closed-to-media high-level gala hosted by the progressive think tank Canada 2020, where he's delivering as the keynote. Prime Minister Mark Carney, the head of the Canadian government, personally posted a welcome message explicitly thanking Obama for joining us to build with us. This is textbook Logan Act territory. The statute prohibits any unauthorized U.S. citizen from directly or indirectly correspondence, intercourse, and foreign government officer, agent thereof, with the intent to influence that government's measure of conduct in any dispute or controversies in the United States. Carney is a foreign government, no U.S. authorization. Context is U.S.-Canadian disputes, which are intense right now, and the intent is evident. The public post plus private dinner plus keynote says that Obama is engaging in statecraft. So can we please lock up Barack Obama? I mean, is he trying to prevent Alberta from seceding? Like what? Like, are they trying to just like hold the country? Is it just like a pure panic mode? Remember that Barack Obama used foreign nations that were our allies, like the UK, spies in the UK and Australia, in order to entrap Trump with Russiagate the first time. That was Obama doing all that. So it sure as hell seems very suspicious to me. I hope that Barack Obama gets a visit from the FBI over this. That would be my hope. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't think this is going to stop Albertan secession, which I am 100% an advocate for. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe to see Canada free again. See ya.